Hey boss, did we hire anyone for the marketing manager position yet? Yeah, we've got it narrowed down to 2 people. Well, that's great. Who are they? Well, one has 12 years of experience in marketing. They have an MBA with a focus in marketing, and they grew their last company 300% largely because of their marketing efforts. Wow. Well, who's the other person? Kyle. Kyle from the mailroom? Yep, Kyle from the mailroom. Does he even do marketing? Probably. Sir, with all due respect, why are we even considering Kyle? He's a nice guy and all, but the other person seems way more qualified. The other person is more qualified, but what if I hate them? Oh, were they rude during the interview? No, they were extremely professional. Did they give you any reason whatsoever to think you might hate them? No, but what if they're too good and they come for my job? Did they say they might come for your job? Listen, Kyle is Kyle. He's not going to make waves, he'll do as he's told, and he's never going to be a threat to me. And you don't think this is going to negatively impact the company's financial success? No, it will, but that's what layoffs are for. You are the worst. Soft skills are meaningless in your resume, so get them out of there, replace them with these great hard skills. Here are some of the most common skills hiring managers are looking for in your resume. Supplement these with some industry-specific skills from the job posting and you are good to go. For more help, check out the resume resources in my bio. Foolproof formula for answering why are you interested in this job during an interview. Okay, there's 3 parts to this. It's super easy. So we're going to hit 3 topics here, and this is the order we're going to do it in. We're going to start with the job. Then we're going to talk about the team, and then we're going to talk about the industry. So first off, give them 2 to 3 things about this job that you are really excited to do, and don't be afraid to tell them times you've done it in the past and why you think you'd be good at it. Next, we're going to tell them some things we really like about their team or organization so that they know that we want to do this job, but we specifically want to do it with them. This will make them feel special and more connected to us. Third, we're going to give them some background as to why we care so much about this industry. So don't be afraid to get personal, talk about your past, whatever you need to do here, just so they know that this comes from the heart. It's that easy. You got this. Like this video and follow me for more job search tips, and head over to my YouTube channel to see a sample answer for this question. One of the fastest and easiest ways to make hiring managers trust you and like you is to start your resume with a professional summary. Here is your script for that summary. Accomplished and dedicated job title with blank years experience in the blank industry. Confident in ability to unlock new levels of team success using blank skill. Strong track record of consistently outperforming targets and exceeding expectations, utilizing skill sets in blank, blank, and blank. Committed to lifelong learning and continuous improvement. To nail your entire resume much faster, check out my mega resume and cover letter bundles in my bio. This resume is unbelievably good. This is exactly what you want your resume to look for if you are trying to get an interview for every job you apply to. First off, the layout here is classy, professional, but still easy to follow. Now, when someone's reading this, the first thing they're going to want to know is, what does this person do? Well, we've told them that right here and here. Then we have a perfect professional summary that shares our background, years experience, and then some of our top skills and success stories. This areas of expertise section is absolutely critical at getting us past the ATS scanner. You need something like this to show the machines you're qualified. Now, under professional experience, we've used quite a few hacks that the untrained eye might not notice. First, all our bullet points start with action verbs. Starting phrases like this automatically makes us look good. Next, we have lots of numbers which psychologically influences the reader to trust us. And third, this one's key. We put the most impressive bullet point from each job at the top because that's what they're noticing when they scan this document. Education is looking good and we have no years, which is excellent. Finish out with some tech skills at the bottom. Great. This person is hired. If you want to get hired too, check out the resume resources and templates in my bio. This is the best way to get a raise and the way to get the biggest raise possible when you ask. Nothing else will give you the leverage you need to get your boss to take action on giving you that big raise right away. And the strategy is get a job offer from another company. When you have that job offer in hand, you can go to your boss and you actually put them in a position where it will save them money to pay you more, just to keep you. Of course, we don't want to be a jerk about telling them this because we don't want to burn any bridges. So here's what you say. Dear boss, I wanted to let you know that I recently received a job offer from company name and I am strongly considering accepting. I sincerely enjoy the work we're doing here and I believe in the mission we're pursuing. However, the compensation I was offered would represent a significant quality of life improvement for myself and my family. I would love to stay here and continue to work together, but I would need my compensation to be improved to match what I was offered. I would appreciate the chance to meet about this shortly. Now, to get that job offer so you have the leverage, check out the job search resources in my... If you're job searching and you are applying to more than 10 jobs a week, there's a reason you're not hearing back. Rapidly applying to a high volume of jobs is what we call the spray and pray method. It's not going to work. If you actually want to land a job and not just submit your resume into a blank void, each application will take a bit of effort. And you should not have time for more than 5 to 10 applications a week. To make sure you're doing everything right throughout your applications and taking all the correct steps to make sure you only need to submit a few before you get a job. Check out my brand new job search strategy worksheet. It's available for free in my bio, and it's a Google Sheet so you can edit it yourself. This is a hack that's going to help you get 5 to 10 times more interviews. It's a little psychology trick that we use on the hiring manager, and it's all based on name recognition. So when you buy something expensive, you're most likely to buy from a brand name you recognize. We're going to use the exact same trick here when we're applying to a job. So after you apply to a job, you're going to send a message to the hiring manager, and here's what it's going to say. Paragraph 1, you tell them the job you applied to and 2 reasons you're really excited about it. Paragraph 2, you tell them you're going to be a great contributor because, and then you list 2 or 3 of your best accomplishments. Paragraph 3, ask if they'd be willing to chat about the job, and if not, just tell them that you'd love to talk to them through the formal interview process. For how to find the hiring manager's contact information and a script on what you should write, check out my YouTube video on this subject. I covered everything in detail there. Like this video and follow me for more job search tips, and remember, you deserve a job you love. Hey boss, none of these resumes have photos in them. Great, now it's impossible for us to discriminate based on age or race. Actually, some folks also have names that are traditionally tied to specific cultures, so maybe we should hide their names to protect those folks as well. No, I think we solved racism with the picture thing. Also, it looks like our application form makes filling out your graduation date mandatory. Should we change that? And how is that a problem? Well, most people start their undergraduate degree when they're 18, finish 4 years later, so we could kind of use that information to figure out their age and then discriminate from there. I mean, technically we never asked them their age, so that seems fine. Also, it's not like we're discriminating based on looks, because of the picture thing. Well, I actually noticed that the first thing we do when we find a resume we like is go straight to that person's LinkedIn profile where there is a photo. But they don't have to include their picture in their LinkedIn. Sure, but LinkedIn literally has alerts that go up on people's profiles warning them that they're going to have a worse experience getting jobs if they don't have a picture of themselves. Well, then it's a good thing we put that "we don't discriminate" line in our job descriptions. And does anyone enforce that in any way, shape, or form? Get out of my office. Here's how to turn on LinkedIn stealth mode if you don't want people to know you're up